Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Now today we'll talk about the Formula 1 Mexico Grand Prix, just for Formula 1, but before we get into that, let's first talk about the Brazil, which is the next race on the F1 calendar. So November 3rd, which I'm pretty sure is a Friday, it'll be practice and qualifying. Yes, the sprint shootout is back, which is not a good sign. Practice also 11:30 to 12:30 p.m. and qualifying also at 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And then November 4th, which is on a Saturday, which will be the sprint shootout and the sprint race itself. Sprint shootout, that's at 11 to 11:44, and the sprint, that was at 3:30 to 4:30. And then the race itself on November 5th on a Sunday, that was at 2 o'clock. So, yeah, sprint race is coming back. Not a fan of it, I'll be honest. I think, I mean, they can keep it. I think they just need to change some stuff. But, yeah, it's not really a good sign of the sprint race as a whole. But let's now move over now to the F1 results at Mexico. Well, Max Verstappen won. Who saw that coming? Then we have Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, who's our pole sitter. Then Carlos Sainz, Lando Norris moving up 12 spots, starting from 17th. George Russell, Daniel Ricciardo, yes, he qualified 4th place and still finished pretty well in front of the other Australian, Oscar Piastri. Then Alexander Albon, then Esteban Ocon ran at the top 10 in the points. Then Pierre Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda, Nico Hulkenberg, Zhou Guan Yu, Valtteri Bottas, Logan Sargent, Lance Stroll. And then the other DNFs includes Fernando Alonso, Kevin Magnussen, who crashed out and caused a red flag, and Sergio Perez on the first lap collided with Charles Leclerc, I'm pretty sure, onto turn 1, which let's just say also made the Mexican fans very, very depressed. But yeah, I mean, it was an actual decent race. I mean, there was a lot of passing going on, which is a good sign. A lot of strategy, so it was a good sign for this race. Not really though for the fans, considering that apparently a fight broke out on the stands in the stadium, which was not a good sight. I guess that's what happens when a bunch of Drive to Survive fans comes in, but whatever. So I guess just moving on, retirement, Sargent, Stroll, Alonso, Magnussen for crashing, and then Sergio Perez with a collision with Charles Leclerc. I actually don't know what happened to Sargent, Stroll, and Alonso. I guess maybe electrical issues, maybe engine issues. I'm not really too sure, but that's pretty strange, I'll be honest. First line went to Lewis Hamilton with a 121.3. Driver of the day went to Lando Norris and Daniel Ricciardo, Lewis Hamilton, Sergio Perez, and Max Verstappen. That's pretty. It would be kind of strange if Perez actually won driver of the day. That would have been quite funny and a bit interesting, considering that obviously he retired. Actually, general question: has anyone actually won driver of the day, even though they retired, from the race? Is that a thing that's ever happened before? I'm just wondering, that's all, because I mean, would I mean I mean it would be a cool fact that that driver won driver of the day just even though they're retired, so they didn't complete the full distance. Would be pretty cool either way, though. I'm not too sure if that has happened, but yeah, here's the tire usage. You can read over that if you want. It doesn't really matter. Penalties, though, we have quite a lot of penalties. So I guess we'll start with the Grand Prix, then we go down to the race. So Lance Stroll changes made to Park Ferme, basically started for the pit lane on his birthday, so at least that's a great birthday present. During the reconnaissance lap, Fernando Alonso was speeding the pit lane, pretty sure by 0.1 kilometers an hour, which the team was fined €100, so it wasn't really that much. A lot of no further actions as well. Yuki Tsunoda, with 2 instances, including Oscar Piastri, both of them with 2 instances, no further action for both. Charles Leclerc also driving a car in an unsafe condition, that was also no further action. Well, Valtteri Bottas, he caused a collision because because he hit Lance Stroll in the stadium section. That happened to a 5-second time penalty imposed after the race and 2 penalty points as well. So now he has 2 points in his penalty license. Let's now have a look now at the standings. So there has been some changes now into the standings. So Max Verstappen, I mean, he won the championship, so it doesn't really matter. Then Sergio Perez, Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz now moves up a spot over Fernando Alonso, as Alonso continues to drop down from a very good start to the season to now flopping at the very end. Then Lando Norris in 6th place, Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Oscar Piastri, And then Pierre Gasly rounded out the top 10. The system is so weird. I don't know why it's so like that. And Lance Stroll, Esteban Ocon, Alexander Albon, Valtteri Bottas, Nico Hulkenberg, Yuki Tsunoda, Daniel Ricciardo moving up 5 spots. Then Zhou Guan Yu, Kevin Magnussen, Liam Lawson ran out of top 20. And then 2 drivers that you can't see, Logan Sargent and Nick De Vries. Constructors now, we have Red Bull, then Mercedes, Ferrari, McLaren, Aston Martin, Alpine, Williams, AlphaTauri are currently the biggest movers on the grid, moving up 2 spots over Alfa Romeo and Haas. So just a reminder that next week's scheduled race is Brazil for the Brazilian Grand Prix at the Autodromo José Carlos Pache at Sao Paulo. Obviously, it would just be Formula One, so there'll be no F2 in this action until Abu Dhabi, which will be the final race for both F1 and F2. So now I would like you guys now to like, comment, and subscribe. It would really help me as we get nearer to the end of this year. I want to finish off strong, so if you could help me with that, that'd be great. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys all next time in the next one. Goodbye.